Hi, this is Tom Shanahan of spiritualadrenaline.me. You know, an important component of the overall recovery plan here at Spiritual Adrenaline is the importance of nutrition. It ties into weight training, it ties into cardiovascular, and that allows us to have a healthy body, a healthy mind, and then connect on a spiritual level. I'm here today with Chris Campley, who's a certified personal trainer, to talk about the core, male core, and what we should eat and maybe not eat if we're sincere and interested in trying to lean down and get stronger in our core. Chris, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me today, Tom.
So what should we be eating? What should we be staying away from?
So with the core, you know, you can train the core all you want. You know, a lot of the times you see people in the fitness center or in the gym training core, working core, and then getting frustrated that they're not seeing the results.
Right.
So when it comes to your core, you really want to focus on a well-balanced diet, because without the diet, you're not going to see the results that you want to see. So a well-balanced diet is really important.
Why is that?
Because the one thing is, everyone has abs. But if you're out and you're eating fast foods or you're eating processed foods and you're out just kind of not thinking about what you're eating, you're just going and eating because you either have to eat on the go or you don't have the time and you're just kind of picking. The one thing is, that's not going to help improve because it's going to build the fat over top of the abs. A lot of times everyone has the abs, it's just the layer of fat that's built on top that you have to get down in order for them to appear and come out. And that's the most frustrating part, and that's the biggest thing when it comes to building your core.
Okay, so what should we be eating?
A couple of good things to eat is you want to eat your macros. You want to have a well-balanced diet, so you want to have your carbohydrates, fats, and protein. You don't want to just have any type of carbohydrate, though, because if you have simple sugars, they turn into glucose, they get in the bloodstream, and if you have too much, they're going to spill over and turn into and store as fat. Carbohydrates are very important, though, because they are your fuel. They are the energy for the body. They're the first thing your body's going to burn when it comes into the training or to work in the core.
What are some ab-friendly carbs?
Some ab-friendly carbs are like sweet potatoes, whole grains, brown rice, really any type of potatoes, quinoa, kamut, foods like that. You want to stay away from white bread. You want to stay away from white pastas. You really want to try to stay from anything white. You want to stay more towards, you know, the complex carbs, potatoes, rice, quinoa, kamut, foods like that sort of.
On a related note, is there any specific reason why I know I tend to see like fat accumulating in the midsection? Do you know anything about that?
The one thing I know with fat accumulating in the midsection is a lot of time is when you don't use the food that you eat as energy, it tends to store as fat. The more fat you store in the midsection, the more it's going to show. Sometimes you can have a little bit of fat in the midsection, but if you're using and you're active, you're going to use that fat up, so you're not going to build that core. But if you're not active and you're going out and eating, say you're just coming in the gym and you're doing a couple core exercises and you're leaving, and then you're going and having McDonald's. That McDonald's is going to have so many calories that it's just going to spill over and it's not going to improve your core in any way. It's just going to add the fat that's already on top of your core.
So diet is critical.
Diet is critical.
Well, I can tell you, I'm a lot older than you are, and the older you get, the more important it gets, because it accumulates around the waist easier and easier. I'm 48 years old, and it's a struggle to keep it off. Chris, thank you so much for joining us today. If you're interested in more information on this topic or working with Chris, you can reach him at www.chrisandjax.com. Chris, thank you so much.
Thank you.